Have you ever looked at a piece of history and thought, how did they do that? We often see our ancient ancestors as primitive, but what if they were far more advanced than we give them credit for? Today, we're diving into the world of mysterious artifacts that defy modern explanation. These objects aren't just old, they're enigmas wrapped in history that challenge our understanding of the past. From intricate devices to impossible constructions, get ready to question everything you thought you knew about human history. Let's start our journey in ancient Greece with a discovery that completely rewrote the books on ancient technology. In 1901, divers exploring a Roman-era shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera found something extraordinary. Buried among statues and pottery was a lump of corroded bronze. For decades, nobody knew what it was. But as scientists began to clean and study it using X-rays, they uncovered a breathtakingly complex mechanism. This device, now known as the Antikythera mechanism, is often called the world's first analog computer. Dating back to around 100 BC, it contains a system of over 30 interlocking bronze gears. Think about that for a second. The level of precision required to create these gears wasn't seen again in Europe for another 1,000 years, until the astronomical clocks of the Middle Ages. So, what did it do? Researchers have pieced together its function, and it's mind-blowing. The Antikythera mechanism was an astronomical calculator. By turning a hand crank, you could predict the positions of the sun, moon, and the 5 planets known to the ancients. It could even forecast eclipses and track the 4-year cycle of the ancient Olympic Games. It was a portable, mechanical model of the cosmos as they understood it. The sheer genius behind its design is staggering. Who had the knowledge to create such a sophisticated device over 2,000 years ago? And why was this technology apparently lost for a millennium? The Antikythera mechanism is a powerful reminder that our ancestors were capable of incredible feats of engineering that we are only just beginning to appreciate. Now, let us travel from the depths of the Mediterranean to the soaring heights of the Andes Mountains in South America. Here, we find the Pumapunku stone complex in Bolivia. Part of the larger Tiwanaku archaeological site, Pumapunku is famous for its massive, precision-cut stones. We're talking about stones weighing up to 130 tons each, carved from diorite and red sandstone. Diorite is an incredibly hard rock, second only to diamond in hardness. Yet, these stones are shaped with such perfect right angles and smooth surfaces that you can't even slip a piece of paper between them. The cuts are so precise, with perfectly straight edges and even drill holes, that many have questioned how this could be achieved with the simple tools believed to be available to the Tiwanaku culture. Around 500 AD, some of the stones look like they were mass-produced, with interlocking each-shaped blocks that fit together like a giant, complex puzzle. Modern engineers, even with laser cutters and power tools, would find it a challenge to replicate this work. So, how did an ancient civilization, without the wheel or a known system of writing, manage to quarry, transport, and assemble these colossal, perfectly carved stones? The site itself is now in ruins, with these massive blocks scattered across the landscape like a giant's discarded toy set. But the mystery remains. What was Pumapunku's purpose? A temple? A port? And what technology did its builders possess? The precision of Pumapunku stands as a silent, powerful testament to a lost knowledge that we still can't fully comprehend. It forces us to wonder if there are chapters of human technological history that have been completely lost to time. Next, we journey to ancient Egypt, a land already famous for its mysteries. But we're not talking about the pyramids today. We're looking at something much smaller, but just as puzzling, the Dendera light. Inside the Temple of Hathor at Dendera, there's a series of stone reliefs that have sparked intense debate. The carvings depict figures standing around a large, bulb-like object. Inside this bulb, a long snake is shown wiggling its way out. The bulb itself is connected by a cable-like stem to a box, which some have compared to a generator or power source. To many modern observers, this image looks uncannily like a giant light bulb, specifically a type of gas discharge tube called a Crookes tube. The snake is interpreted as the plasma filament inside the bulb, the stem as the electrical cord, and the box as the power supply. Proponents of this theory, often called the ancient electricity theory, suggest that the Egyptians had mastered some form of electrical power. They argue this could explain how the intricate paintings inside dark tombs and temples were created without leaving any soot marks from torches. However, mainstream Egyptologists offer a different explanation. They see the scene as a purely symbolic representation of Egyptian mythology. In their view, the bulb is a lotus flower, a symbol of creation. The snake emerging from it represents the primordial god Adam being born from the lotus. The cord is the stem of the flower, and the box is a symbol for the pillar of stability. So, is it a blueprint for an ancient electrical device, or a beautiful piece of religious symbolism? The truth is, we don't know for sure. But the dendrolite continues to fuel our imagination and makes us wonder just what secrets the ancient world might still be hiding. Our next stop takes us to a different kind of mystery, one that's both geological and archaeological. Let's talk about the Klerksdorp spheres. These are small, spherical to disc-shaped objects that have been found by miners in pyrrhophyllite deposits in South Africa. What makes them so strange is their age. The rock layer they were found in is estimated to be around 2.8 billion years old. Yes, you heard that right, billion with a B. That's a time long before any complex life, let alone humans, existed on Earth. These spheres are typically an inch or two in diameter and have a fibrous internal structure with a hard shell. Some of them even have perfectly straight, parallel grooves running around their equator. How could perfectly spherical objects, some with man-made looking grooves, form inside a rock layer that's nearly 3 billion years old? Some have claimed they are proof of a pre-human, intelligent civilization, or even extraterrestrial visitors in Earth's deep past. Geologists, however, have a more down-to-earth explanation. They classify these objects as concretions. Concretions are natural geological formations that occur when minerals compact and cement together around a nucleus, often forming spherical shapes. They argue that the grooves are simply natural layers of sediment. While the concretion theory is the accepted scientific explanation, it doesn't quite satisfy everyone. The regularity and precision of some of the spheres, especially those with the distinct grooves, keep the mystery alive. Are they simply a fascinating trick of nature, or are they something more? The Klerksdorp spheres remain a curious footnote in Earth's ancient history. Finally, let us fly over to medieval Europe and examine one of the most famous and baffling manuscripts in the world, the Voynich manuscript. It's a book discovered in 1912 by an antique book dealer named Wilfred Voynich that is completely unreadable. It's filled with elegant, flowing script written in an unknown alphabet. No one has ever been able to decipher it. The world's best cryptographers, including codebreakers from World War I and II, have tried and failed. But it's not just the text that's bizarre. The manuscript is filled with hundreds of detailed illustrations. There are drawings of fantastical, unidentifiable plants that don't match any known species. There are astronomical charts with strange zodiacs and suns. And most famously, there are sections with drawings of small figures, mostly women, bathing in pools connected by an elaborate network of pipes and tubes, looking like some kind of strange plumbing system. Radiocarbon dating has placed the manuscript's creation in the early 15th century. But who wrote it, and why? Is it an elaborate hoax designed to fool a wealthy collector? Is it the lost language of a forgotten culture? A secret code hiding forbidden knowledge? Or perhaps the work of a lone genius or madman creating a private, imaginary world? Despite countless theories and the use of modern AI to analyze the text, the Voynich manuscript guards its secrets tightly. It's a book that you can see, you can touch, but you cannot read. It's the ultimate intellectual puzzle. From the mechanical genius of the Antikythera mechanism to the impossible stonework of Pumapunku, the strange reliefs of Dendera, the ancient Klerksdorp spheres, and the unreadable Voynich manuscript, these artifacts are more than just historical curiosities. They are challenges to our modern perspective. They remind us that the past is a vast, mysterious place, and that our ancestors may have possessed knowledge and skills that have been lost to the ages. They push the boundaries of what we think is possible and encourage us to keep digging, keep questioning, and keep exploring. What do you think? Are these artifacts proof of lost technologies, ancient aliens, or are there simple explanations we just haven't found yet? Let me know your theories in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the mysteries of our world. Until next time, stay curious.